Hey, are you in need of some Mora? Then you're in the right place. I've forgotten of the value of Mora, but recently I've made it a goal to build all of my characters, or at least get all of them to level 80 for the Acquaint Fates. And let me tell you how fast my funds dwindled away. I was taken back to when I was like AR 40 something and struggling to level up my characters. So I wanted to share this video with you guys on how to get some Mora. This info will mainly benefit new players, but there may be some things for long-time players too. Some of these are fairly obvious while other methods are rather time-consuming, so feel free to skip around if need be. I'll start off with the fairly obvious just so that it's included in the video. You can farm Mora from the Wealth Blast from Leylines using normal or condensed resin, with the amounts increasing depending on your respective world level. You'll get better mileage the higher it is. Daily commissions will give Mora scaled on your adventure rank. These values are the same for encounter points as well. There are some commissions that do reward less than the usual amounts. You'll also gain a bonus once you've gone to Catherine to complete your commissions. And don't forget to send out your daily expeditions in search of Mora. It may not seem like much, but over time you will accumulate a lot if all 5 are set to 20-hour expeditions for 5k Mora. That's an extra 25k Mora a day, or across an entire patch it equals 1,050,000 Mora. Some characters have talents that, if dispatched within their specific region, will shorten the length of an expedition by 25% or award a 25% reward bonus. With the start of a new week, you'll also be able to do your bounties and requests. I recommend doing the highest level you can. You can only obtain 3 of either per week. If you were to do the highest bounties and all requests, you would obtain an extra 150k Mora per week, and if you kept it up throughout the entire patch, up to 900k Mora. As a bonus for your exploration progress, you'll also get 20k Mora for reaching 20, 40, and 60% exploration progress for a respective region, so happy hunting. You'll also get Mora by completing quests, although these aren't the most efficient, with normal quests only giving up to 45k Mora, and even more pathetically, 1k Mora per hangout memory. Seriously, spend your time elsewhere if you need the Mora. But across 18 hangouts as of 4.6, you'll get a total of 97k in Mora, but seriously, you have to be pretty desperate to spend tens of hours to only get 97k Mora. Completing events will also give out Mora. You'll get the Mora by completing quests, tasks, minigames, or by buying it via shops using limited time event currency. If you're strapped for time, I would prioritize items like Primogems, crowns, blueprints, weapons, and their copies and other limited items over the Mora instead. Everything in this section are methods of farming Mora that are gatekept in some capacity, like time. The free Battlepass track gives out 720k Mora, whereas the paid track gives out 2.16 million Mora per patch. You'll have the majority of a patch to complete it, and across daily, weekly, and limited tasks can be fairly easy to complete. Once a week, you can use the Parametric Transformer to receive various items, including Mora. Now, you aren't guaranteed to get Mora as the rewards are random, but it's worth trying regardless. You can unlock the device after completing the Tiansho Treasure Trail quest after reaching AR 31. The Spiral Abyss gives out rewards via the Chamber and Star bounties. Beating floors 1 through 8 of the Spiral Abyss will reward 300k for the former and 480k Mora for the latter. These rewards do not refresh, however rewards from floor 9 through 12 do so every 2 weeks. For the Chambers bounties, you don't need to get max stars, you just need to complete the chambers to reap the rewards of up to 345k. The stars bounty is star dependent and reward up to 60k per floor per refresh, or 240k for 36 stars. Mora collected in the Teapot can yield up to 200k Mora a week if you prioritize it. That's up to 1.2 million Mora a patch. Ideally, you'd want to be at Trust Rank 10 to take advantage of the 2,400 max realm currency that can be held at a time. Despite that, I'd still recommend prioritizing the transient resin before you start spending on the Mora. So if you're not at max realm currency, don't sweat it. There are several precious and luxurious chests across Teapot that have a high amount of Mora. In the Komora Tea House, you'll find 180k belonging to Taromaru. The luxurious chest in the Academia has 185k. At the back of the Northland Bank in Leeway, you'll find 200k. After completing in the Mountains quest in Dragonspine, a luxurious chest with 200k will spawn after completion. And in the Court of Fontaine, you'll also find a chest worth 190k. You may also want to check if you have any single time domains you haven't completed. I apparently hadn't finished the Temple of the Lion domain challenges, and I've been AR60 for several years now. By completing these challenges, you also receive a modest amount of Mora completing tasks in the In Battle section of the Adventurer's Handbook. Each nation also has at least one type of offering system that will reward items like fates, blueprints, and Mora as you progress your exploration in a region. Do keep in mind that you will have to make some progression through quests, or wait for more updates before you can unlock or finish these systems either now or in the future. The Frostbearing Tree in Mondstadt will reward 624k Mora across 12 levels. In Leeway, both the Lumenstone Adjuvant in the Chasm and the Ray Jane Oblation in Chenyu Vale will reward 520k Mora across 10 levels. In Inazuma, the Sacred Sakura will reward just under 2.6 million Mora across 50 levels. Sumeru has the Tree of Dreams and the Emerita Pool, with the former rewarding just under 2.6 million Mora across 50 levels and the latter rewarding 100k. Finally, Fontaine has the Fountain of Lucine that also rewards just under 2.6 million across 50 levels. And while not officially an offering system, the Ancient Auto-Harmonic Music Box released in 4.6 rewards 120k Mora across 6 levels. While on your adventure across Teapot, you'll come across elemental sigils. You can redeem them at their respective souvenir shops in each nation. Mondstadt and Leeway souvenir shops are available early in the game, while the others are available only after maxing out the offering systems. Aside from Mora, you'll be able to redeem other rewards as well. Geo sigils are a little different as you can find them in the open world, and as of 4.6 there are 141 discoverable sigils. You can find countless more by opening up chests in Leeway, especially with the addition of Chenyu Vale in 4.4. And while you're not exactly dealing with sigils, you can also trade in Tidalga to passive in exchange for some Mora. You will have needed to complete the Wild Fairy of Arianis world quest to unlock her shop. Increasing your adventure rank will also reward Mora as you progress through the game. Across all AR levels, you'll be rewarded just under 1.6 million Mora. At ARs 25, 35, 45, and 50, you'll also come across Ascension quests to increase your world level that will reward an additional 100k Mora total. This one will take a long time to complete, so I wouldn't bet on using this as a reliable stream of Mora. There are also a few methods of getting Mora outside of the game, too. The daily logging gives you either 5 or 8k every few other days, and while it's not much, it definitely adds up. Each patch, there's usually a survey or two as well. Doing each survey typically offers 30k Mora once completed. Web events also give various amounts of Mora. Most web events can be accessed via the in-game menu. Okay, so at this point, maybe you've done all that you can, maybe you're out of resin, you're gatekept by time and have finished all events, quests, everything. You're desperate, and you need Mora now. Well, I got you. You still have some things in your world that you can farm. Only, it's gonna cost you a whole lot of time for very little reward. But with enough dedication, you'll be able to take those talents, characters, and everything else just a little bit further until the next server refresh. Keqing Mains recently released a resinless farming guide that has been optimized for version 4.5, so I recommend giving it a go if you're gonna engage in resinless behavior. They have pulled together a lot of info on which routes are most optimal per time and resources gathered, and have included videos, ideal team builds, etc. to make farming quicker for Mora and various other resources. It will definitely make this kind of desperate farming a lot more feasible. Artifact fodder can be deleted for some Mora. The amount received will depend on rarity, and you won't be able to delete 5-star artifacts. Random events and world quests can be triggered up to 10 times a day for anywhere between 1055 to 1936 Mora per quest. They are RNG based, but you can go to the surrounding location of a quest and see if it will trigger. You can defeat enemies for small amounts of Mora, and if you're extra desperate, even the unusual Helitro reward a whopping 233 Mora. Hey, at least you'll get resources to upgrade your characters along the way. Stardust left over from wishing can be traded for Mora via Paimon's bargains. Okay, I really wouldn't recommend this one for low spenders or for FTP players, especially early in the game when you haven't built up a stockpile of it. It will be in your best interest to save your Stardust for Fates, Dust of Azoth, or leveling mats that you have no interest in farming, like Spectres. The first tier will allow you to buy 10k Mora per 10 Stardust. To clear it out, it will cost 300 Stardust, giving you 300k Mora total. Once that option has been exhausted, you'll be able to buy 10k Mora per 20 Stardust, and to clear it out, you'll be 300k richer, but will set you back 600 Stardust. After these options have been exhausted, you will have to wait for the shop to refresh until you're able to buy more. Across the world as you're exploring, you'll find things like boxes, sand piles, rocks that are called Mora Chests. They'll give out either 10, 15, or 20k Mora. The values are somewhat random, and these items do not respawn. Other items like boxes in water or Weasels leaves work similarly. These do respawn but will give out far less Mora. Think of values between 100 and 1500. In a similar fashion, there are also respawning investigation spots that will drop 100, 200, or 300 Mora, while non-respawning spots will offer 500, 1000, 1500, and 2000 Mora. You can conduct up to 100 investigations per day. Do note that these spots will give out items other than Mora, so it will be a gamble on what you get each time. Let me know in the comments below if I missed something. If you're in need of Primo Gems, then watch this video over here, and happy farming!